Cold air rising through the narrow lanes, soft lines forming in the muted dawn, my breath drifting where the pale light goes, quiet steps moving across the morning ground, thin winds folding around slow turns, the day opening with a colder tone, first chill setting on the silent road, shadows bending under quiet glow, heavy breath leaning into early frost, first chill drawing the season close. Faint marks shifting along the winter signs, still air tracing the edges of the sky, my stride falling into softer lines, small sounds fading as the daylight thins, the world turning with a distant hush, cold like carrying its quiet weight, first chill settling on the silent road, shadows bending under quiet glow, every breath leaning into early frost, first chill drawing the season close. Drifting slow, blue air moving through the early blocks, faint glow hovering by the window lines, my breath slipping past the quiet tones, soft steps echoing in the winter shade, thin wind settling on the distant frames, the day shifting with a colder trace, blue air rising through the silent streets, shadows drifting in a fading hue, every breath leaning into muted calm, blue air holding where the slow winds move, frost marks gathering along the rails, dim shapes floating under steady skies, my stride falling into softer rings, small sounds thinning as the daylight bends, quiet lights forming on the distant roofs, still air folding around the evening turn, my thoughts trailing into subtle lines, blue air carrying a gentle burn of cold. The city humming in a fragile hush, pale tones drifting through a sleepless glow, blue air rising through the silent streets, shadows drifting in a fading hue, every breath leaning into muted calm, blue air holding where the slow winds move,
Cold air sliding past a metal rail, thin lines forming where the morning's pale. My breath steady in the muted blue, snowless winter falling into view. Slow steps gathering across the stone, quiet marks setting where the night has flown. Hands kept lower in the colder frame, snowless winter calling out my name. Snowless winter moving through the street, stillness rising underneath my feet. Every breath returning, slow and clear. Snowless winter pulling me near. The city hums without a change, a softer tone across the range. Snowless winter moving through the street, stillness rising underneath my feet. Every step fading into gray. Snowless winter leading me this way. Footsteps crossing in the cold air. Snowless winter resting every way.
Fading lights curling on the evening road, soft lines drifting over colder grounds. My breath falling through the quiet frame, dim tones shifting as the day unwinds. Thin glow resting on the distant glass, the night opening in a gentle hush. Fading lights slipping through the quiet sky, shadows falling in a muted sway. Every step leaning into softer dark, fading lights carrying the night away. Still air settling on the window's edge, pale warmth trailing from the thinning day. My thoughts moving in a slower curve, soft signs dimming as the hours fade. A fragile shimmer on the turning world, cold breath rising where the silence stays. Fading lights slipping through the quiet sky, shadows falling in a muted sway. Every step leaning into softer dark, fading light carrying the night away.
drifting in the colder shade. Lines I kept resting where the hours fade. Breath held longer in the muted tone. Unspoken words moving on their own. Slow steps falling in the narrow light. Soft marks gathering from a sleepless night. Hands kept lower in the shifting hue. Unspoken words finding space anew. Unspoken words staying in my chest. Slow, calm, feeling all the rest. Every breath steady in the gray. Unspoken words choosing not to say. The silence turns without a mark. Faint truth waiting in the dark. Unspoken words staying in my chest. Slow, calm, feeling all the rest. Every breath steady in the gray. Unspoken words choosing not to say. Footsteps fading through the colder line. Unspoken words resting in their time. Through the winter lines, cold air drifting on the faded blocks. My steps falling in a steady tone. Soft pulse running where the daylight drops. Thin sound moving along the narrow street. Hours folding in a muted glide. Shadows drifting with a quiet sway. Every breath setting in the colder run. Grey Avenue holding back the day. Still frames hanging on the distant side. Soft marks trailing in the winter haze. My voice thinning in the looping wind. Slow thoughts turning through the cloudy face. The world circles under quiet tones. A dim hum resting in the open air. Grey Avenue humming in a frozen light. Shadows drifting with a quiet sway. Every breath selling in the colder run. Grey Avenue holding back the day.
snowflakes drifting on the silent road. Soft air brushing past the narrow lights. My breath moving in a gentle curve. Small sounds fading in the winter hush. Dim marks sliding along the evening rails. Still tone resting on the frozen glass. My steps folding into slower lines. The world sinking into quiet white. Thin winds shaping the empty turn. A subtle glow rising through the calm. Under this falling night of snow, shadows drift in a soft and flow. Every breath leaning into stillness. Soft snow carrying the world below. 고요한 길 위로 눈이 내려와. 내 마음도 천천히 잠들어간다. Under this falling night of snow, shadows drift in a soft and flow. Every breath leaning into stillness. Soft snow carrying the world below. Soft snow settling in the quiet glow. A slow breath falling through the night.
Cold lines forming on the city stone. Footsteps landing in a steady tone. Morning drifting through the narrow blocks. Thin air tracing where the daylight knocks. Low signs rising in the winter light. Ooh, slow clouds moving through the silver height. Ooh, hands kept steady in the colder run. Ooh, city waking under thinning sun. Cold city walk moving down the way. Ooh, soft rhythm keeping every step in play. Ooh, every breath cutting through the gray. Ooh, cold city walk shaping out the day. The narrow streets fall into line. Still motion holding in the shine. Cold city walk moving down the way. Soft rhythm keeping every step in play. Every breath cutting through the gray. Cold city walk shaping out the day. Quiet roads settling one by one. Cold city walk ending in the sun.
the open air. Quiet lines shaping what I couldn't share. Every breath settling in a muted sway. Still thoughts forming in a slow relay. Thin sounds moving where the cold unfolds. Hands stay steady in the way it holds. Clear tones drawing out the hidden frame. Soft motion rising with no name. Soft motion carrying me through. Quiet steps finding something new. Every shift leaning into space. Shaping calm in a gentle trace. The faintest curve inside my chest. A fragile sound that comes to rest. Soft motion carrying me through. Quiet steps finding something new. Every shift leaning into space. Shaping calm in a gentle trace. Soft motion falling out of you.
Slow light touching on the winter ground. Quiet notes rising in a gentle sound. My breath moving through the subtle tone. Warmth unfolding in the midday zone. Soft sounds drifting in the muted air. Every step falling into something rare. Hands kept steady in the softened glow. Warm new forming where the moments flow. Warmth of noon carried through the clear. Soft lines lifting everything near. Every breath opening into grace. Quiet hours filling up the space. Across the day, a faint showing me the way. 고요한 낮의 온기 속에서 warmth of noon carried through the clear. Soft lines lifting everything near. Every breath opening into grace. Quiet hours filling up the space. The shadows draw. Soft breath falling in the quiet glow. Faint lines drifting where the shadows go. Every trace slipping from my hands. Cold remains pulling at the strands. Low tone sailing in the open air. Lost thoughts fading like slowly there. Shallow echoes breaking into thirds. Cold remains shaping all my words. Cold remains holding in the dark, folding slowly where I leave my mark. Every feeling drifting out of you. Nothing stays the way it used to do. The hollow sound beneath the skin, a quiet seam that caves within. Cold remains holding in the dark, folding slowly where I leave my mark. Every feeling drifting out of you. Nothing stays the way it used to do. Quiet steps drifting in a fragile glow. Soft lines moving where the feeling's slow. Every thought resting in a muted frame. Hollow traces fading without a name. Low tones curling through the open room. Shaded colors bending into quiet bloom. Hands fall still in the lowering light. Gentle silence gathering through the night. 고요가 스며드는 순간.